One of the biggest challenges that I'm hearing so many of you dealing with right now is not the voices outside. It's not the voice of your friends. It's not the voice of your families. It's the voice inside your head.
Every single time I start making real progress, something in me tries to go back. I notice this pattern and I think you might recognize it as well. Here's why it matters. Understanding this one thing will change how you see your entire identity. So stay with me, this video is worth watching till the end. For me, it can look like this. I start training again, consistently. I make great progress. I see the difference, and then out of nowhere, I'm craving McDonald's. I'm craving chips. I want to drink beer. Out of nowhere. Like my brain suddenly becomes obsessed with it. I really want it. Or with this channel, for example, I make one video after another. I get momentum, and then one video does really well, and instead of posting again, I just stop. And in that moment, it feels reasonable, like it's fine, I deserve a break now, I can eat a bag of chips, it won't matter. And yes, maybe one exception won't really change the progress, right? But it's not about that, it's about something deeper. Here's what I think is going on. When I start acting like a different person, when I start moving differently, showing up differently, some part of me, the old me, tries to pull me back again. Through small things, that little voice in your head gets to you because the old version of you isn't just gone once you decide to change. The version of me that eats junk food, that skips training, that doesn't post, it's still somewhere in me and it's trying to get me back because that's comfortable. That's instant gratification, right? And that version tries to stay alive. And I think that's what self-sabotage actually is. It's not lack of discipline, it's not that you don't want it, but it's the old identity that's trying to stay alive. Think about that for a second. Every time you start getting some momentum, every time something is going well, you get cravings, right? You feel like, oh, I should watch things that I shouldn't watch, or I should eat things that I shouldn't eat. And I think that's the old you trying to stay alive. I think it's your old self looking for a way back in. And here's the part that took me a while to understand. Your old identity has a comfort zone. Not just your habits, but your identity. The version of you that you've been for years has a very specific idea of who you are, how you eat, how you act, how you think. And when you start acting outside of that, when you try to close the gap between who you are and who you want to be, that version, your identity, gets in an alarm state. Your old identity pulls the alarm. This isn't you. This is too difficult, this is too different, don't do it. And it does that through the most convincing voice possible, your own voice. That's why it always sounds so reasonable, that's why it feels so harmless, because it knows exactly how to get you back. Now I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I figured it out, because I haven't. I still feel it, I still hear that voice, I still get those cravings. Just yesterday I really wanted that bag of chips, but something changed. Now I can see it. I can catch it in the moment and recognize this isn't me. This isn't me wanting chips. This is just the old me trying to find a way back in. And the awareness alone changes everything. Believe me, it changes so much. Because instead of just giving in automatically, I can make a conscious choice. I still give in from time to time. I'm not perfect. I will be completely honest with you. I still give in. But mostly it's a conscious choice. It's not a default anymore. And there's a massive difference between these two, because one is your old identity still winning, and the other is you making a conscious decision, you still being in control. So here's what I want you to take from this. The next time that voice shows up, the next time you feel the pull to go back, don't fight it through willpower. Don't try that. Just name it. That's my old identity talking. That's the version of me I'm leaving behind, because once you name it, you create a distance from it. You stop being the voice and you start becoming the person who hears it and chooses differently. And if you decide to still give in, at least do it consciously. But when you stay true to yourself, the moment it's hardest, something shifts a little. You feel it. You feel differently. The next day you feel more proud, but you also feel that shift, like you made a big jump between who you were and who you're trying to become. Like you're closing the gap. You really feel it. You feel that shift. And believe me when I tell you, that feeling is worth much more than whatever you're craving right now. So as I said, I still hear that voice, I still get those cravings, and I don't know if it's ever going to go away, but I'm more aware than I've ever been. And awareness is where identity starts to change. Once you can see it for what it is, once you choose differently, even just once, even just today, you start changing. you start becoming the person you want to be. So if this resonated with you, we make a lot of videos about identity. You will get a lot of value if you subscribe to our channel, and also we would appreciate it a lot. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.